Welcome to Tinker Tailor Gamer Scribe. This is a Lord of the Rings Pachinko machine that I acquired quite some time ago with the intent to repair it, and I'm finally getting around to it. So the problem is that the balls don't feed into the machine, so you can't actually play it, and I'm not entirely sure what went wrong. So since it's a ball feed problem, you can see here I'm working on trying to get the balls that you can see in that kind of clear weird tube device just above where I'm working right now. Trying to get all the balls out because my original theory was that it was just jammed up. So finally got it figured out, and was looking around in there, and there was a bunch of different routes, and well, let's just say it was I was expecting it to be complicated. I haven't worked on a pachinko machine ever, so I mean, certainly not one of these newer ones that have all the crazy electronics. So so I was hoping that it would just be a simple matter of me clearing that out and that fixing it, but unfortunately it did not. So I had to kind of change my tack, so I started trying to open up, and yeah, you see I have to get certain things out of the way before I can even open it up, and then immediately ran into a problem with the little wires that run everywhere, because all of those little modules that you can see in their little plastic cases cross-connect into each other in very interesting ways that some of it you can see from here, but some of it you just can't. So I had to pull that. Hopefully, I was hoping that this would be far enough. I could just pull it back and then work on the feeder, because there's a deal that you twist on the front, and that tells a motor how fast and how often to shoot the balls into the main play area. And so, the more I was learning about this thing, the less I knew. I mean, and it became clear, very apparent to me, very early. So I thought that the little module right next to the twisty deal on the front would be, that it all happened there, but the way that it looks, there's weird routing and stuff, and it didn't take me long to figure out that I needed to get deeper into the machine. But I didn't know that at this point. So right now I'm still focusing on trying to figure out the routes that the balls take through the back of the machine, because I could find where it goes in, where the balls go in to the front into the machine itself, and then I found the routes that the balls take depending on whether or not you won more balls or not, because I'll go into more detail in terms of how the game actually works itself in a later video, but you actually keep the balls that you're using, that you're feeding into the machine to use. And so it quickly became apparent that it wasn't as straightforward as I was hoping it would be. Fortunately, like I mentioned just a couple of minutes ago, all of the modules are in these plastic cases, and the only things that are really exposed is the cables and connectors. So when I go back into it, 'cause I mean, it's there's 3 layers of stuff just in the back half behind the play field in the front. So this is my favorite kind of thing, fixing broken stuff that I've never seen before. So this has been awesome. I unfortunately was not able to find any information, so I am kind of all doing this by exploration, which is why I seem to be like going to the same areas over and over again, because I'm like learning how it comes apart, because all of those modules like hang on various things, some of them in pretty precarious ways. So since I didn't want to get into, taking all those connectors apart just yet, like I said, I'm learning more just how to get to, get behind things and get things off so I can get deeper into the machine, so I can hopefully find where the actual motor is that launches the balls into the play area, because I was unable to do that from the back. So at this point, I had decided that, so I put everything back together, and then now I'm taking pictures of all of the connectors, and where things go, and I'll take more pictures than you see there, but yeah, so that'll be for next time.